Hello, everybody. Many people would already consider. Wait, am I. Hold on. You can hear me. Yes, I fixed my audio. Wait. Places, people. Let's start that again. Many people would consider Kenshi an unfair game and a scary game already, but today we have made it more so. If this is your first time catching this series, we're pretty far in. Please do check out that pinned comment in the YouTube down below. You can see the playlist and start at the very beginning of the series. Welcome in Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers, VOD watchers. Good to have everybody today. Thanks for being here. Scanlan, congrats on grabbing that first redeem as well. I know it's been a slow stream week. I've been working on some other stuff. I'm plugging away at the video that this very stream will be a part of to keep the video momentum rolling. But today we jump back into Kenshi, and I think in editing, I caught something that's going to help us today. Let's find out what it is. You made it worse. I forgot to update Kenshi, but I think we'll be fine without it. So just to catch you back up on where we are, we took out the Black Hound of Vane, which is one of the legendary creatures that this mod pack added. We have two more to take out. We have the Mist Queen and we have the Grievewraith Matriarch. We tried taking out the Grievewraith Matriarch before, and it didn't exactly go our way. So we have pulled back, and we're focusing on upgrading our armor and weapon production and our training to try to tackle these final fights. I was in need of an ancient science book, and I do believe in my editing, I found one in a chest that we had left over that I haven't gone back for. So let's take a look at that today. We'll need to find somebody that we can send back into stack. Hello, Todd. Welcome in. Might have missed more than a few streams because you've been focused lately on Pragmata. Well, thanks for being here, Scanlan. But just know you never have to be here. If you're happy gaming on your own, that is totally fine too. Okay, so yes, we do have the skeletons in the Floodlands. And they were just getting mobbed by Fogmen. And we were here actually looking for the ancient science books. Which I don't mind them getting, more attack training and such in. But, I remember our little conundrum last time was I was trying to find Burns Tower. And it is very hard to see through all this fog. So there's a lab there. Let's go towards that lab. We'll see also if it's a place we have checked before or not. Oh. I just directed a crew entirely across the map to do that. Wow, the Fogmen aren't playing around. They aren't stopping today. Hold on. What is happening? I have a new keyboard and I activated something. Okay. So apparently I have to activate the function lock. That still doesn't explain why Something else is up. Why is my left spacebar suddenly doing not spacebar things? It's acting like some other key. What is it doing? Yeah, pause game is space. Oh, is it... Does it have alt locked on for some reason? I think this keyboard has an alt toggle instead of an alt hold. Okay, well, I'm glad I figured that out and not in a crucial moment. Hello, Jill. Welcome in. Looking for Burns Tower right now. I think that's what we were looking for, but we're also going to check for... we're checking for libraries and stuff, labs and stuff for ancient science books. They've been absent like half a month. I mean... I've only streamed like 5 times in that amount of time, so I definitely didn't note it as any kind of absence. And look at the Fogmen out here in the Floodlands. This Fogmen Invasion mod is not playing around. The tower that I'm looking for? That's a ruin, but who knows? They might have books in there. If my gameplay seems a little more stilted today, I was having some wrist strain issues, so I have moved to an ergonomic mouse and keyboard, so I'm kind of trying to relearn how to game on those. Hello, Luke. Welcome in. I've been all over the place. Get that all 10 rolls someday. Fru, welcome in. Thanks for lurking. All right, wooden barrel. I don't know why it's so stuttery today. It's very strange. Also, they were a fan of ceramics here. What is this? Oh, rotten food. Yeah, I forgot about that. Ancient science book. That's what we needed. add another? I don't mind if I do. Zero %, huh? Who had the high lock picking? Jillian, I think. Jillian has 10%. Yeah, you get in there. Your time to shine. And Burn's still standing there like, I'm not skilled enough. He's shaking his head, holding it in his hands. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Alien gaining a nice couple levels. There we go. And what did we find? Specialist spring bat is not bad. Burn watching his friends pick open the locks to his own tower's goodies. Oh, well, thankfully for Burn, this one is not his tower. It's just another, happens to be similar tower. Right now, when I want to go home... Okay, that's the Cannibal Tower, that's Burns Tower, and then the weather happened. You know what, it is gonna be late anyways. Let's get them maybe in these beds. They're not skeleton beds, but they'll still heal up. Woke up at 7 p.m. today. Been there. Yeah, Jillian, that's how you use a bed. Good job. And Burn will have you use this one. Thought there was one. Maybe not. Well, Burn is kind of like the least bad health right now. Okay, how's the base doing? Do we have food? We're actually getting kind of low on fish. We got a beak thing here that's a blood loss KO. It's not even dead. There you go, Pineapple. Got you some leather. What's your armor smith looking like? 88. Well, 87. Still. That's what I like to see. Toasty, welcome in. Good to have you. Got a bunch of specialist grade gear. Oh, Bing Bong's wearing some masterwork stuff. Very nice. I forgot about that. Yeah, so first thing in the morning, we can have somebody go trade with the Hive. I'm guessing our electrical components, they are indeed full. So that's our food money right there. I think with my new mouse, I want to increase the sensitivity slightly. That seems a little better. All right, so Ash was making weapons. What's happening with that? Are we out of supplies? Is that why nothing's happening? We're out of fabrics. Okay, that's what we need the ancient science books for. That's what we're trying to solve today. Just sounds of violence happening outside of my base. No big deal. Oh, that's why there's dead beak things. There's live beak things in my base. Who permitted this? Okay, that other one wasn't in my base, and this one is just on my wall. They're pets. They keep the morale up. Brew has the wooden backpack now. Yeah, so I guess we're just eating up the iron plates. As soon as they're done, they're being used for something or other. We're getting a little steel bar capacity now that Ash isn't making the weapons. Be time here pretty soon. Let's get Brew off jobs. All right, Brew. Time for a shopping trip. Where are we going? Yeah, don't worry. I know my way. I definitely know my way. No big deal. It's, kind of like here. There it is, see? And you all were worried. A good bit of money. Bring some fabric back. Fish. We'll get all the fish, because we can. And the hemp. Don't remember what we've been doing with the hemp so far, but I feel like we put it in general storage. some food for now. Or maybe we used all of it already. Let's put it in the research bench for the time being. Okay, Brew's back on jobs. Ash is going to start making weapons. Cool. All right. Time to get the skeleton crew. Remember which way I said I was going to go. I think it's up this way. Hey, Ada, welcome in. Good to have you. Oh, you know what? It says my CPU is running super high. I wonder what's doing that. That could explain the frame rate, because I know this game is pretty CPU bound. Weird. Not that Kenshi is ever, like, super stellar frame rate. Okay, this is definitely not where I sent them to go, but we can go, yeah, up this way. That's where I want to go. We'll come back basically through the fog. I know I was pretty gung-ho about giving Burn a polearm, but at least for some of the time, I may have him take a Desert Saber at base because of the bonus damage to Grieve Wraiths. Bought Stalker 2 from Amazon because they removed it from Game Pass and you never finished the game. Well, I hope you have a good time. I've been playing some Stalker lately, Stalker Gamma. Video out on the channel about that too, by the way. You stand against me? Cool. Let me guess. Beak thing. Hanged man, show me what you see. Beak thing. Yep. Called it. And life goes on. Now, we may want to try to sneak back up through this territory. Not that I would mind some more combat training. Wish they had Still Wakes the Deep on Game Pass because it was a really good game. Yeah, I enjoyed Still Wakes the Deep. It's not the kind of game that I want to play more than once after I've played it personally. Try something real quick. Oh. So when when stuff was just happening with my keyboard earlier because the alt toggle was on, it opened a browser page for Atom, which is the multi-streaming tool that I use. And so Brave browser was just sitting there on that page, just eating CPU for some reason. Whatever video graphics or whatever, I don't know what was going on with that site, but... Ollie, welcome in. All right, we're making our way back up through the fog territories. Pretty soon we'll be back at base with the ancient science books. And we'll start to build our hempire, that's the word. Saw your bleep video, hope you enjoyed it. We're making for another video right now. Of course, part 1 is already out. Liked every second, that's impressive because it's a long video. Thanks for stopping in. We're doing a new series. This is Kenshi as an unfair horror game. Part 1 of this series is already out as a video. We're in the process of... We're kind of closing up part 2, I think, within a few streams. All right. I'd almost rather go by Okran's Gulf. And we're spotted. Here comes the pain. Y'all get ready. Get ready. Do I know how to make game speed 20 time? You need the Kenshi mod. The Kenshi mod enables you to have custom game speeds. I could go times 20 right now, but I will not with what's about to happen to my group. How they doing? Preserving the dexterity has been big. Heard about that, but don't know how to install or where. Find it on Nexus Mods and just follow the instructions on the page. It's like a 3-minute install. Thought it's on Workshop. They might have put it on Workshop, but I'm not sure. It might be like too deep of a mod to go on the Workshop. I don't know how far that goes. But you'll find lots of Kenshi compatible mods on the Workshop once you have it. Bing Bong is down. They're putting up a good fight. It's just with so many of these mist horrors that have enormous health bars. It's just a slog to get through. The training is good, though. Name is Kenshi on Nexus. Yeah, it's something like that. I think the RE might be capitalized. Okay. Everybody's unconscious. Or rebooting, as it were. Let's get them to repair their health while they're down. Yeah, no problem. Good luck. Be careful on 20 times speed. Things happen quickly. We might be about to get spotted again. I think sandstorms help with the stealth. I'm not sure if they do. We're getting spotted again. Is this one that's been injured? It has been injured. It's about to get even more injured. But so are we. Travel gets hella boring on 4 times. So I find it once you go over 5 times, you're not actually going any faster because of the loading screens. But Kenshi does help a ton with the loading screens too. So in general, it should shave your travel time down. Wow, we got the Mist Horrors playing dead. Good job, team. That's what I like to see. All right. Up we go. spotted again. I'm amazed that that Holy Nation location is still out there. Let's go... Which way do we want to go? Dark Hunter, welcome in. Good to see a Kenshi streamer every Saturday and Sunday, and I make videos on it. Lots of long-form Kenshi videos on my channel. Playing modded Kenshi today. Quite a horrible proposition. It's about to get real dark. I was hoping we'd make it home within 1 day cycle, but I might have been a little optimistic. Saw Kenshi downloaded it, but the mod settings are not there. It sounds like it's not installed correctly. If you install it correctly, I think there's something you have to unzip and then install in a certain folder. Then you should get the Kenshi settings, should come up first thing when you open the game, and then you can enable custom game speeds from there. All right, we're going to continue moving in this dark. I have a rough idea of where we're going. I say that and we're going to end up somewhere on the other side of the map somehow. You know, that's how that goes. Birthday's in 2 days and you dread it. Oh, I'm sorry. I know how that feeling is. Hope you can find something you enjoy that day. Okay, I said we were going to keep moving in the dark, but I no longer have any idea where we are. Ern is handling this fiend. It looks like Jillian's been spotted by something, maybe? I don't know. The research we're looking for is hydroponic hemp. Yep, we just need one more ancient science book. Then we're going to need to get some hemp. Maybe we stop the skeleton crew in Mongrel to get some hemp anyway. New to Kenshi, got 350 days on your first playthrough, got the Meito Plank. What faction should you join and be friends with? You were thinking about the Shek. Most likely to use the Meito plank effectively, you're going to need lifter arms. So you'll want to join a faction that does not mind you having robotic limbs. The Shek are a good one. There's also the UC, and there's some minor factions like you could do the Shek for the main story, and then you could ally the anti-slavers. That's always fun. And a bunch of specialist grade armored hoods. Wow, that's a big group. You got 85 strength, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but if you take the weapon's blunt damage and multiply it by 40, you find out how much strength you need. But if you get hit in the chest or the stomach or anything, then your strength goes down. So even if you start a fight able to use a super heavy weapon, you'll end up not able to use it effectively once you take damage. So you need like some mega strength to be able to use the Meito plank effectively all the time. So that's where the lifter arms come in handy. Your latest playthrough, you're allied with anti-slavers, flotsam ninjas, shinobi thieves, and working on allying the Shek. Yeah, that's a great lineup. It's 2.02. Okay, so you need a strength of 80.8. So 81. So you have enough strength to use the plank, but if you take damage and your strength goes below 81, you'll start to use it slower than the max speed. So, you know, lifter arms, still a good idea. They're going to increase the blunt damage you do with the weapon in any case. Oh, you know, just skeleton crew activities. It's great, though. I mean, it's basically just farming dexterity and weapon XP, so... In fact, I mean, honestly, this is part of our path forward. Easy way to lose a limb. I don't want to tell you too much if you haven't discovered it all for yourself. But let's just say there are some enemies that are happy to eat your limbs off if you have a way to stop them and put the new limb on. Or there may be a particularly torturous device that may be capable of removing limbs. Everybody's playing dead. Bing Bong actually has quite the negative chest health. We might want to stop over in Mongrel. We were going to go there for hemp anyway. We'll wait for the sun to rise. Just get your arm cut up and then don't heal. Yeah, that works especially well if limb loss is set to frequent. Beak Thing or Mongrel or Peelers. Yeah, so you can do Fogmen. You can jump on a Fogman pole. Or once you make peeler machines, you can put your own people inside peeler machines and remove their limbs. The only thing is you need a good medic, maybe a couple good medics on standby, because you want to be patching them up the second those limbs come off and getting them out of the machine. And don't have them wearing anything when you put them in the peeler machine, or it will destroy what they're wearing. right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Start to see some sunrise, and I will look for the town of Mongrel. The thing is, we're out here playing with no map, and it's dark, and it's foggy, so even when I know kind of where I am, I don't usually know exactly where I am. Until I find a way to recognize something. Let me tell you what, I don't recognize anything. Well, I think this is the way we were headed. I think that's up there towards Vane. See if we can go that way. We have skeleton repair beds at home, and we can always get... we can always get hemp from the hive. Oh, Bing Bong's chest healed up pretty well. 42 points of wear damage, though. That's a lot. We got a wolf den that was wiped out. Oh, that's that holy military base. Okay. I know where I am now. And it's not where I thought I was. That's us over there. We'll go this way. Why did those two shoot off like a rocket when I put them on? Okay, now everybody's moving. We're all booking it. Also, they didn't finish healing up, so... yeah, y'all do that when you stop. Homeward bound. Something sees us, but is it something's business? Or is something just gonna leave us? Hey, Wheezy, welcome in. Good to see you. Wasn't sure if you were going to be on tonight, given that it's the 4th. Oh yeah, I don't have anything else going on, and it's Kenshi weekend. Let's see. You know what, Jillian Bing Bong, why don't you get some archery practice in? Wow, the bleeding damage we did to that thing. Cool, alright. Bing Bong and Jillian to come use this thing. Still have to start playing through this one. Oh, it'll be there. It'll be there. Sweet, there's our ancient science books that we needed. So we want to get hydroponic wheat straw. And then, did we already get the auto loom? I think we did. Oh, Burns doing it. It should be Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is going to research that much faster. And Jillian has the wooden backpack, so once she rests up, we'll go about trying to buy some hemp to get our hemp production started. Got you a new stream deck this week. Very nice. Very useful tools. Now you see this, a busy base is a happy base. Productivity equals pleasure, and other such sayings. Been suffering from an intense RuneScape addiction. Perfect game to play while watching a stream, though. That game had me in a chokehold about 20 years ago. It was the first game I ever convinced my parents to pay for an online subscription to. All my friends were. Oh, Jillian has some hemp. That's who had some. Watched Alien Soup's No Help Kenshi and Morrowind videos and then found out he had a main channel of No Help RuneScape. And after watching a few episodes, you got tempted to play many such cases. I gotta check out his videos. I think I might have seen some of the Morrowind one. Alright. Jillian, take thee to the hive traders and procure us some hemp and fish. Been reminiscing about old school RuneScape recently. Come on, everybody, let's jump into old school RuneScape. Surely we won't regret it. Oh, it's dark. I maybe should have paid attention to the time. Almost Naked Animals was an awful cartoon. I don't think I've heard of it. Maybe. You don't think you ever played it, Wheezy? Alright, where's the trader? There be the trader. Bring me fish and bring me hemp. Bring me fabrics. I just bought 5 authentic skeleton repair kits because I misclicked. It said fabrics. That's what I wanted. Over 99,000 people playing it right now. Alright, let's bring Jillian back to the gate. Oh, a beak thing desires a challenge, does it? Trying to fight the Grievewraith Matriarch in Skinner's Room right now, but you think it's too fat and got stuck on a mushroom. Pathfinding strikes again. You're big into City of Heroes and its companion game, City of Villains. Hours in them are still only about 1/10 of what you put into Fallout 4, I believe it. Alright, we are going to have our first ad break of the night coming up. I base them off of the hourly ads on Twitch to get rid of the pre-roll ads, but I run the YouTube ones at the same time, so we can get all of the ads out of the way simultaneously. We do this once an hour, and I thank you for understanding. We're going to want to build hemp storage up here. Perhaps multiple. We'll start with the one. All right, and that's our ad break. I'll see you in just a moment. Hopefully some clips of the channel are playing while I'm away. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big appreciation all the way around. Oh, no. The only reward I got from doing this is the boost in self-confidence. And that's probably more dangerous in Kenshi than anything. Y'all ever have a really good day, then you just feel melancholy? Yes, absolutely. My car might be about to explode. This mini truck looks like a death trap. Maybe compared to some of the other tanks that are on the road, yeah. There's a death trap for that person. Today I lost the piss lottery, and that's what my chat became about. Emission's over. Guys, it still kind of looks apocalyptic out there. I don't know if I would... Or is that just sunlight? Is that just me being a gamer and not recognizing what sunlight looks like? Oh my god, it's the apocalypse. The world is over. Look how bright it is out here. How do you people live like this? I have a totally normal mind with regular emotions and good coping skills. This is nothing to worry about. Thought maybe shaking him a little would help. Alright, well, he's not the most attentive driver, Commercial, but, he's in there. And that's what I've got to say about that. Manténgase alejado de las puertas. Stand by. We are almost there. Okay, he said stand by. We are almost there. But I swear to God, my brain-rotted brain heard senpai. We are almost there. You just needed to know that. Am I going the right way? I am. It's just a long, treacherous road. Kind of like a metaphor for life. Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. Now's a bad time. He'll be back for it later. Okay, he won't be back later. Would you leave me alone? Hello, I'm here to give you a Christmas kiss. Mwah. 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 Merry Christmas. Am I winning? Yeah, let's go with yes. Let's go with yes. Because that feels a lot better to believe. I can't believe I actually survived a hit. Hey guys, welcome back to Frost. Press E to listen in. Have you finished? Oh, my bad. This is an intimate conversation. I should not be here. You let me know when you're done and we'll come back and do this again. Yes, sir. This whole section is rigged to blow. Listen, listen, you said you were done with the intimate talk. Okay, we're back. Appreciate you dealing with the ads. And let's get back into things. Oh, we're using extra power. Let's get the skeletons out of bed. That'll be a start. Some of the Frost clips were fantastic. Frost was an amazing playthrough. I should find a video reason to revisit Frost. Team that did it took their site down, as well as the Frost Wabbajack. I think Frost is still up. Last I heard, Frost is still up, but the Stay Frosty mod list is not, but I have it saved. Did we finish our research? What do we need to make hydroponic hemp? Wait, hydroponic wheat straw. Oh, maybe there was one more layer I needed. Hydroponic hemp, here we go. Oh, so we did need every last one of those extra books that we got. Hey, Croft, great to see you. I'm doing quite well. I hope you're well. Kenshi Frost would give each character a random chance to go beep, 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 and then explode. This base humming along with productivity. I think we're not making iron plates fast enough. Just got home from a small 4th of July family barbecue. Now relaxing. Well, happy 4th. It's always good to see you. Old school RuneScape had a huge resurgence this year. It's wild watching someone do a no help and no guide run of it. Some of those quests are so cryptic. I do remember some of them being way out there in the treasure maps and that sort of stuff. It's real 90s point-and-click adventure logic sometimes. I would love to play some of those games on the stream sometimes. That one scene in Street Trash where the dude burps and farts until he explodes, I have never seen it. I don't even know if I've heard of it. We may need another iron refinery eventually. Let's stop the steel bar production for now. And we'll send Jillian to the other hive. Which should be... Oh, the visibility is so good here. So good. It should be this way. I don't know why, but this has Over the Hills and Far Away playing in my head. Nightwish, not Gary Moore. Hive Trader, that's what I wanted. Hello, follower of Clay. Good to see you. Oh, Jillian put it all back because, yeah. Work mode. Got it. Well... we can at least bring back some food and stuff. I was literally about to ask which band. I think that was the Tarja Turunen era of Nightwish. Alright, so what have we had made in terms of new weapons? Oh, our weapon lockers are pretty full up also. And our queue empty. Okay. We got some things to take care of for sure. So if we want to do... hydroponic hemp. Needs 10 hemp, 2 electrical components, 4 iron plates. We might actually have the hemp to get one started. We do. How are we on iron plates? Got 10. We definitely want to build some of those up, and I'm going to need another couple wind generators, I think. Every part of this base is going to be used. About to spend the rest of the evening pushing your gaming laptop to its absolute limits in RuneScape character creation. Is it still browser-based? Running around in the area of Squin with your Hive drone soldiers have found 5 so far. Not many places to check left. Oh, what are you looking for? Has its own client now. Interesting. Since you chose the nobody start, you now have 1 prince and 9 drone soldiers. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, if you had to, you could always, you know, kidnap one and then sell them, you know, drop them at the slaver and then buy them out of slavery. I think that's only like a percentage chance to work, but it's something. But everybody stop working on this one. do they insist the gate has to be unlocked? Well, so go get some building materials then. We have them. What are you doing? Hey, Borealis, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, yep, Control-Shift F11 finally worked. Kenshi Night indeed. Today we're building a hempire. By which I mean we are farming hydroponic hemp for fabrics so that we can make better weapons and armor. Fabrics indeed. Some good people in all the chats today. Absolutely. Borealis, I like your new profile picture. We already lost 5 legs. If that's not the life of a hiver, I don't know what is. I have a super sturdy backpack made of hemp. It's a good fabric. Robot limbs outnumber whole limbs like 3-1 in your main squad. Oh, they're growing already? Sweet. And because of the ambient rain, we don't have to worry about watering them. Oh, this is a great setup. Yeah, doing good so far, Borealis. Thank you for asking. I'd like to see if we can get a little more lighting going on all around. So I can get a little better visual on what's going on. Had the last 2 days off, worked today, and now have 2 more days off. Weird schedule the last 2 weeks, but kind of enjoying the time to recharge. Absolutely. Glad you get some of that time. Ah, look at our little plants. Isn't it so nice seeing life happen in real time? It's all that mineral-rich rain, I tell you what. Look like little pine trees. Married iguanas. Had yesterday off because your warehouse was closed for the holiday. Very nice. Yeah, see, we're starting to make some progress on iron plates. Once we fill up some backlog, we can get the steel bars going again. It is the 4th of July today. Very true. Need to free up some space here. Whose inventory has just been full of rods that somebody just put away? Is it Ash? Yeah, it's Ash. Signed up on Blue Sky yesterday as your new social media platform. Yeah, I have a Blue Sky. I don't use it too much, but I am on there. I also have a Twitter. I scroll Twitter more, but use Twitter less. Hey, Minoc, welcome in. Good to see you. So Ash is at the point where basically every weapon she makes, at least of that quality, is a crit. Like, it always upgrades to the next one. Gotta make some space here for the new high-quality weapons. We got 1,000 kilograms of iron in there. Let's get Ash so that... I want to get her harvesting and hauling hemp, and then also putting the hemp in the auto loom we're going to build. It's nice that your hemp is thriving on the blood rain. It's the happiest hemp that ever was. Ooh, nice. We got more than 10, which means we can build a second one. See, this is how you start a hempire. Then we'll also want to do, let's say down here, I think we got room for an auto loom. Hemp auto loom. And then we can get some storage for fabrics. Ash, meanwhile, with a weaponsmithing of 79, now at Edge Type 2 quality. I wonder why Pineapple was doing nothing when there was armor plating to make. Oh, it's no longer in her job list. That's why. Okay, their pathfinding is super stuck, and I don't know why. Gonna check out the last day of Montreal Jazz Fest. Hey, have a good one. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, see, now we've started to hit a pace where things are going to be coming along pretty nice. That hemp is already like 63% to another harvest. Fabrics were really our last bottleneck towards making our own production. Sure grows fast, doesn't it? It sure do. Ooh, we have an Edge Type 2 Desert Saber. Let me go ahead and have Burn grab that, because we talked about Burn training with the Desert Saber. Explodes! Don't be doing that. You aren't much keen for transgressive cinema, but if you ever get a bug about it, you should definitely watch Martyrs. I don't know that I've ever heard of that. But I will keep it in mind if I ever see it to look more into it. I thought there was a... I mean, there's got to be a limit to the amount of iron you can put into the smelter, right? I thought it was 100 or 99 or whatever, but so far it looks like I can keep going. This ought to be a job I can have somebody do. Anything lower than an edgewalker weapon just gets tossed in the furnace. Infinite sticks. That's how we're gonna conquer Kenshi. Alright, how is our iron plate production going? I feel like it's being eaten into because we're making more iron clubs. Let's power that one down for now. Ash is gonna have nothing to do, but it looks like she already harvested more hemp. Yeah, we already got 16. Yeah, it's straight enough. Arguably one of the best and most famous out of the entire French New Extremity genre. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. You'll find I'm not as much of a movie buff as people might assume. Oh, this is the wrong thing. I did hydroponic wheat straw. We don't care about wheat. I mean, we could be feeding ourselves, but we care about hemp. Alright, so we'll see if 3 hemp farms gives us enough production that we can just keep the train rolling on fabrics and weapons and armor. We might need to get more farms, but that's okay. We've got room to expand. And they should roll in, like they're not going to be all at once. It should be a rolling movement, which will be nice. Amounts of armor plating. Think now that things are moving along, I think we need to do a little training exercise with the skeletons and get them as advanced as possible. I don't know what's going on my walls. But yeah, we need to try to get their weapon skills up and dexterity and everything by going and hunting Fogmen, although this beak thing will do for now. Hey, have a good one, follower of Clay. you imagine getting a Meito Iron Club? I don't think it exists in game. I think there's a mod for it though. Good to see you. There is a Meito staff. Yeah, so we're gonna send them to go fight fogmen and mist ghouls and such. Burn with 90 defense now while wielding this desert saber. But all of their attacks could be higher and their dexterity. Although, yeah, Burn is really the one with the lowest dexterity right now. Yeah, exactly. The Spider Foreman has the staff. What do you think your CV looks like to get the job of Spider Foreman? Alternatively, what do you think about the concept of a four-man spider? It's a spider where a man makes up two of its legs each, so 4 men equals an 8-legged spider. There's a place in Chicago called Music Box Theater that plays a lot of cult classic and obscure horror movies. You're very tempted to become a member. Not hard to catch a train to Chicago and hang out for a few hours and then catch a train back. I mean, yeah, why not? If that's, you know, the transportation and everything is feasible for you there. 15 years experience in web development. I'm curious to see how this defense bonus is going to result in Burn staying up longer or not when fighting the mist things. Mercenary Club is so good to catch bounties. I don't think I have ever used a blunt weapon other than the Jite when I was playing the Crabmaster and I was having Hermit use it to block. Oh, and when I was very first starting the game, and that was all I could craft. Aaron, welcome in. Good to see you again. You have a set of Jite, do you? Imagine the Spider Foreman as a car manufacturer. Probably not too far from the truth. It was part of your weapon collecting phase. Don't we all have a weapon collecting phase? We probably do want to be close to the town of Mongrel for this, just so we can get easy repairs and stuff. Usually do it to catch and sell outlaw farmers into... Wait, where's that sentence going? Finish that sentence. Finish that sentence right now. Where are you selling them? Hark! A group of fogmen. Men of the fog. Happy face with chain shops. Uh-huh. Heavy Jite for the win? I don't think I've ever tried it. I have big respect for people who can watch horror movies and not get nightmares for days or weeks because of them. feel like most horror movies, I build them up more in my head than they end up actually being scary. Wait, I was moving toward Mongrel. Mongrel's that way. Is there any way to dwindle the cannibal population in Kenshi, or are they kind of like Fogmen where you can't get them to dwindle, only expand? I never found a way. I mean, when I take out like Meat Lord and the Grand Wizard and all that, they don't seem to get any lesser. But I do have a playthrough coming up with Reactive World. I can't remember if it's Reactive or Living World, but one of them does like split the cannibals into a bunch of warring tribes, and you can influence which tribe becomes dominant, or even like take out all of the tribes altogether. So I'm really excited to see how far that mod takes it and what we can make happen in that playthrough. I haven't tried it for myself yet, though. Think you'll spoil yourself because you're playing with Reactive and Living World? Well, then you may be able to do more. You will probably be able to do more than in base game. Is Manhattan trying to attack the beak thing? I think so. Meanwhile, how's production going over here? Looks like we've got a good amount. Let's get Ash. Where's Ash? Ash is sitting over here. Quake in fear of the mighty Canhead. I have tried to locate Canhead and have not been able. Okay, the skeleton crew is under attack. What do we got? Fogmen. We need larger groups. Need more training. like how that fog heavy was just not bothered with us at all. Here we go. Is it just one? Ah, somebody's being eaten over here. This will be a site of great activity. Let the training commence. How Burn is gaining many levels in Saber. I mean, I say many, it's been 2, but he just started. This is what we wanted. How's that dexterity going? Looks like we're gonna have to get a lot of swings into level dexterity. Performance does seem to be a little better. Get Burn into a crab armor set and he'll have his dex thrown in the dirt. Yes, but lowering dexterity does not help increase dexterity faster, to my knowledge. Attack, defense, martial arts, dodge, those all do because they're checked against stronger opponent logic. Dexterity is not. In fact, I think I read on the wiki that dexterity uses the stronger opponent logic check for attack, but I could be wrong about that part. I always thought it did. A lot of people do. And I mean, when you're so used to a game where you want to lower your stats to make the stats easier to raise, it's a natural conclusion. Where is Burn going? Burn, there's plenty of fighting back here. Oh. Was that why Frankie said sabers are better to raise dexterity? I don't fully understand the math behind the best weapon to raise dexterity, so I can't really speak on it. I do know it raises faster when you hit multiple enemies. It has some relation to the cutting damage of the weapon, you know, etc. But like, as far as I know, even like a falling sun is decent to raise dexterity. Oh yeah, the group's definitely doing better. Everybody's standing around holding their head. Oh, I guess Bing Bong is holding his stomach, but... Now we're out here after dark. Let's go check on production back at the base. How's fabric looking? Really not all that much. Let's try this. It's probably inefficient, but that's going to get us started on our fabrics for now. Best weapons to raise dexterity are katanas or foreign sabers, because dexterity experience is awarded per hit based on the ratio of cut damage to blunt damage. I guess that makes sense. Like I said, I haven't done a deep dive into it the same way Frankie has, so I don't know like all the little details and caveats and stuff. Another group. Oh, that's a missed executioner. Some nice stats on that one, so we might get some gains yet. Lower weight helps dexterity build too, like the weightless ninja blade. Just use whatever looks cool. That's very valid. The bird has gained a level of dexterity doing this. Not the most efficient way it's ever been done, but it's something. I want to get them back and resting at the skeleton doctor. Who's my most effective and strongest team member? It's definitely one of the skeletons. I think any one of the skeletons could take the top place, It just depends on the specific task. Like, Burn is a single role fighter. He only does swords and such. Whereas Jillian and Bing Bong, they're not as effective as a single role fighter, but they're also archers. But all in all, it's the skeletons because of the way we're able to train against the mist ghouls without being eaten. All of the fleshy humans, they don't have the same training opportunities. Fog Death Yard wiped out. I'm gonna try something. I'd like to go on an information gathering mission. So let's get them rested up. Got money, so it shouldn't be a big deal. We still got food. Wow, they eat through our fish supply so fast. All right. Yeah, it's 7 in the morning. Brew, go buy your people some fish. Get them the sustenance they need. Maybe an argument for some hydroponic wheat straw and get somebody on cooking some bread. I don't know if they'll even have enough of the wheat straw that we would need. Thinking of making some bread tomorrow. That sounds like a good idea. Let's get this bread. Yeah, see, I don't think they have... Oh, yeah, they have just a little wheat straw. They have rice weed. Wonder what we would need to research that hydroponic. Yeah, it'll be a start. Bring Brew back home. Okay, we will have another ad break coming up in just a moment. before we jump into my little experiment phase. I'm sure you're all wondering what it could be. Hello, Kitty. Good to see you. Get Jillian rested up, and then bing bong. On the edge of your seat, metaphorically speaking, make it literal. All right, and ads are going to run now, so we'll step away for our second ad break, and then I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll see about this little experiment and how it goes. Thanks, see you then.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode.
Don't you worry.
All right, I won't. My mom says the Spartans always keep their word.
Uh-oh.
That is true, Nastya. Indeed.
Anytime a game has you giving a child hope, it's a dangerous, dangerous thing. Hello, I'm here to give you a Christmas kiss. Mwah. 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 Merry Christmas. Go away or I'll call the police. Shinji, what the fuck are the police gonna do about that? You see the meat nightmare hallway outside. Screw you, your fridge is on top of your cupboards now. Deal with it. Anybody else a fan of the stoned octopus? Nice disarm, thank you. Disarm or disarm? I understand if you want to leave and not come back after that. This mini truck looks like a death trap. Maybe compared to some of the other tanks that are on the road, yeah. There's a death trap for that person. Do I have... Ooh, I've got the perfect thing. What a beauty. What a throw. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm no longer fast as fuck. I accelerated at a great pace in a negative direction. Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card. You'll both be today's main course if you don't do something. Activate your defense ability. Separate from ally. That's my defense ability? That might be the that might be the hardest I've ever laughed at a game on here. I thought I was gonna kick him or something. Cool, thank you for hanging out as always. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. Thank you, Borealis. Just want to get everybody fully healed back up. And it looks like we'll be heading out about noon. Rain, good to see you. Hope you've been well. Are we about to get into shenanigans? Could be. Yeah, Rain, I hope everything's been going well for you with everything you got going on. All right, shenanigans, could be. Painted your room orange and you love it? Very nice. Shenanigans intensify. You see, previously we had tried to fight a legendary group of creatures, and it didn't go over well. But while we're in the area and looking for training partners anyways, I would like to take our skeleton crew back to that mysterious lab and see how a second encounter goes. We've got slightly better trading. We've got better weapons, better armor. I would just like to see... I don't think we're going to win, but I'd like to see what the circumstances do look like. Mysterious lab with unknown potential dangers. Well, they're known to me. You'll get to see them soon. We've been here and done this once before. Alright, we're gonna have Bing Bong and Jillian stay here on hold for now. And we're going to have Burn run in. And grab the dangers. And there they are, the Mother of the Mist and her guardians. Still somewhat injured from the last fight. Ancient Executioner, check out this one. Oops, that was the wrong. It's the big boss. It's one of the legendary creatures that I am training to fight, and I want to see how far our training and our equipment has taken us. And there's that screech. All right, Burn, you run back down this ramp. Hey, Katri, good to see you. Hope you're well. They follow, they follow. Burn holds the bottom of the ramp. Archers are giving no support. Wait, you're on... Did you drop all your ammo? What? What happened? Yeah, Katria, I hope you're having a great day as well. Trying to get you all to use ranged. Oh, Jillian is not on ranged, and Bing Bong had no ammo. Okay, Burn is getting beaten up. Yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near as ready for this as I would want to be, and I don't know how we overcome that gap. Jillian starts by taking off the backpack, that's for sure. $170 strength, yeah. They are, they're a little ridiculous. Not to mention the 102 attack and everything. Your brother came over for a visit. It was a good time. I'm glad to hear. It's good to see you in here. Okay, how did we hit them? You were 1,000 hours away from these squad leaders. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, we can only get so much better. My defense is 90. 90 defense. It doesn't really get much better than that. I think there's not really any way to do it without cheese and, like, maxing other stats, you know? And there's no way we can bring our human companions here, because they're just going to be eaten. That Brannigan tactic, just send in wave after wave of your own men to die until the enemy reaches their kill limit. Yeah, will not work here. Will not be working here. Oh, but hey, you know what? It looks like we aggroed one. Somehow. Yes, shoot Jillian in the back of the head. That's what we needed most in this moment. So what's the defense is only 48, so we're not even like really gaining meaningful attack from this, I think. Oh, okay. Missed Executioner's head. There's no texture for this one. This head is huge as it is vile. The entire mouth is dotted with razor-sharp teeth. What kind of monster could kill this creature? It is I was the monster. And how did Bing Bong aggro another one somehow? Archers, man, they're an enigma. Certainly, if we can get them one by one, there's a possibility there. Mother of the Mist only has 5 defense. Wonder if that flavor text hints at something else out to get you and the executioner capable of slaying them effortlessly. It's an interesting thought. Okay, I aggroed more than one this time. Elaine, if you can just hit this one in the chest. Come on, in the chest. In the chest. That's the stomach, a little higher. In the chest, yes. What? Was Burn, like, taken in there? What happened? This one we're not going to defeat this time around, I don't think. But the progress we've made is huge. Burn was trying to negotiate with the queen behind your back. Oh, we should have taken care of that mist horror while it was down the first time. Wait. you have to pull more than half of its teeth to kill it. Gotcha. Well, suddenly things are looking a little more feasible than they were before. Don't think we make it back to Mongrel by nightfall, but I mean, maybe we can try. Just thinking, haven't ever been anywhere this thick with fireworks. Yeah, it's a thing here. Oh, and you know what? Jillian was fighting. Wait, why does it show Jillian with the backpack? Oh, that's Byrne was fighting with the backpack on. Oh, it would have been much better without. We get everybody home for a round of rest, and maybe this Mist Mother is coming home too. Burns up to something. He's becoming self-aware. I will be your pawn no longer. It's a long shot, but can we get you all there? They're gonna separate even to do it. Biggest firework you ever set off yourself was just a standard Roman candle you hold in your hand. I don't know if I've ever set one off. I mean, other than like lighting one as a kid that somebody else bought, but pretty sure I've never. Maybe I bought fireworks one year when I was younger, like adult but younger, but I'm not sure I have. Low-key, if I was wanting to hear stuff go off on 4th of July, I'd just buy ammo before I would buy fireworks. I mean, that's just way more fun. Ranges are probably packed today, though. That's less fun. Hilda Sparkler once, what a thrill. There are many yearly festivities with heavy fireworks and demons. Tell me more about these demons. Do they look like these demons? Oops, wrong button. Still getting used to my new keyboard. Bing Bong, it seems, is traveling there pretty well. They go door to door and ask you questions about the dimensions of your property lines. Is Bing Bong going to make it back to Mongrel in the dark? It says Mongrel. It says we are within the Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we did it. The other two still out there fighting for their lives. they fighting? Sounds like an SCP, fireworks that happen to release demons who just kind of annoy people. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. I think these two are not making it home before dark or before light. At least they don't eat metal exactly. Wow, I think we got a second reinforcement group. They must have put out an APB on us. We are wanted #1. Feel like I'm outnumbered a little bit. It's impressive how far they have come. Tenacious group. Oh, absolutely. That's why I said I don't think we're making it home before the sun rises. Oh, Burn is now even using his secondary weapon. Feel bad for the people and animals who are freaked out by fireworks. Meanwhile, Betty is sitting by the window having a lovely time. This has got to be the single greatest concentration I have seen of these mist hive yet. Did Burn get back up? That didn't make no sense. And there's a mysterious ghoul. You know, you almost have to admire the chaos. What's Burn skulking around for? Oh, I don't know. Maybe, maybe trying to get home without alerting the horde again. Even the mysterious ghoul is here. What? Their eyesight is ridiculous. I told you to sneak. Right, because this Fogman is running around with 2 broken arms that Mist Ghoul is never going to leave. I said sneak. I mean, well, Bing Bong's just chilling. Oh, Burn. Leave it. Leave it. Drop it. Joking there about how stand-up comedy builds toughness. Bing Bong is a Knicks fan by the name. I wouldn't know. It's named by a viewer. Most definitely welcome in. Bing Bong's just having a grand old time. Like, man, I feel fresh. I've been in the skeleton repair bed. Wonder where those other 2 got off to. Why does it always have to be spiders? Well, it's either spiders or crabs. Personally, I don't mind either as long as they are not in my personal space. All right. Get you back into mongrel. I was gonna say, might as well be sneaking at that speed. Now, the Mother of the Mist, her entourage, should be compromised at this point. So I think if we go back there again tomorrow in-game, I think the circumstances are different. Spiders are capable of flight. There are likely thousands 40 feet above you as we speak. Well, I don't like to be off of the ground anyways, so that's perfectly fine by me. As long as it's not 4 feet, you're okay. I did have a spider one time drop down from my ceiling, and then it landed on my glasses, and it started doing that, like, web dangle thing that it does. But all I saw was something coming at my face, so I was, like, batting it away, and it would keep swinging and penduluming its way back into my face every time. That was funny. All right, we should probably take Brew, who has not been making electrical supplies, and buy some food for the group. So, what's going on over here? Oh, that's just hive stuff. They're just defending their hive. Some fish. Cool. Back home. Gorilla? What's the gorilla fighting? Beak Thing and Fogman. It's just like roll the dice. I don't know what's over there. Some stuff, some bullshit going on in that corner. Some nonsense going on in this corner. Was reading a bit on the various factions in Kenshi, and it's quite interesting how they weave them all together for a fun experience. Yeah, the world building is great. Asking Google AI for in-depth help when experimenting with modding this game is like talking to the developer while they're high, sleepwalking, and drunk at the same time. Okay, Brew, you drop off the people's fish. Brought dinner. Enjoy. Jillian's still resting up. See how we're doing on... So Ash is sitting around. Why is Ash sitting around? We have 118 hemp, so what's going on over here? Are our fabrics... The machine is full. And Ash never got an order to haul fabrics. It's okay, it's the little things that hold you up sometimes. Oh, probably a little GPU glitch. It just seems to happen with some games. I don't know why. I'm asking my GPU to do a lot at one time. Was this dead because nobody harvested it? Maybe. I mean, we have plenty of hemp, so we're doing okay on that. Okay, we've got tons of iron plates. Time to throw the steel bar production back on. Gonna be nice. Hey, have a good one, Borealis. Thank you for hanging with us today. See you again next time, maybe tomorrow. Steel bars really eat iron plates, don't they? No, I wasn't using narcotics. I was just smoking my pants. It's a hiver thing. There you go, Burn. Show them what for. Now, Burn's gonna need another round in the healing chair. And it'll just about be time to head back out and see if we can finish what we started at the lair of the Mist Mother. Burn's got this backpack on that's just killing his stealth. There we go, that's better. Yeah, now they're moving. Now they're running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow their rainbow. Cut up through here. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. Can we bring down another of the legendary creatures this mod has added? Ah, we're getting the lore about obedience, the price of obedience. Burn, you get up in there and see what's going on. Do a little reconnaissance, as it were. We have the Mother of the Mist and 2 Mist Guardians left. Behind you, bird. Behind you. Take these 2 off of stealth and make sure Jillian needs more arrows. Here you go, Burn. Put up a fight. Okay, so unlike the ancient ghouls, the Mother of the Mist does bleed. And bleed she shall. And let's get you back over here and repair that arm if you can. Oh, did we bring her down? Head of the Mother. The decapitated head of the Mist Mother. The half-mechanical monstrosity was the source of the screeching that echoed through the islands and into the surrounding regions. Should be valuable to any researcher or could make a good trophy for some wealthy noble. And then we have a special weapon, Mother's Tears. Long, jagged cleaver wielded by the Mother of the Mist. Who knows what birthed such a creature or how it could exist in the first place? Its pained screeches could be heard throughout the islands and beyond. Perhaps it was calling out to something. So it does plus armor penetration. It does a little less damage against animals, but then it does 100% damage to Mist Fiend, Mist Ghoul, and Mist Guardian. And a little bit extra to Dead Hive. and then a lot extra to Ancient Executioner, Progenitor of Sprinters, which I have not met. Is that like a mega boss for this mod? Mist Executioner and Ancient Horror. Ancient Horror. I haven't met one of those either. I know there are scarier things that await in other parts of the map. But look at that. We finally took out the Mother of the Mist. Wonder if there's anything up here that we get as a reward. Small barrel. What could be in this small barrel? Okay. I mean, some ancient science books. That's not a bad thing. Hey, what's up, Frankie? Welcome in, Raiders. Good to have you, Frankie. What was the run today? Raiders, we are playing Kenshi modded into a horror game with Fogmen Invasion and Mist Ghouls, Grieve Wraiths, No Map, Dark Knights, all of that sort of stuff. And spoiler, we have just taken out the Mother of the Mist. Cheese trained to 100 attack in UWE at the moment. Very cool. Beat Ultra Hardcore Realism 2 days ago. Got the title of King of Kenshi. That's right. You earned it. I would not do what you were able to do in that mod. Y'all, if you're here on Twitch or YouTube and you like Kenshi, Kenshi is Frankie's game. Frankie's the king of Kenshi. He knows so much about this game. He will help you learn about this game. And if you just want to enjoy this this game and you don't want to know anything about it, well, he still does a super entertaining challenge run almost every day of the week. Would highly suggest never touching that mod ever. I totally understand. Yeah, so we just took down our second of the legendary creatures added by this mod, which, by the way, I do Kenshi every Saturday and Sunday, and I also make videos on Kenshi. So I've done a Fogman Society playthrough that I made a video of, Destroying Humanity with Crabs video, all sorts of Kenshi going on the YouTube, in addition to the streams on Saturdays and Sundays. We just took out the Mother of the Mist. Previously, I took out the Black Hound of Vane. The last one remaining to take out is the Grieve Wraith Matriarch. Now, sadly, Frankie, you were raiding just as I was wrapping up. So I think we're going to go ahead and stack your raid on so that I can raid somebody else. But thank you so much for raiding over here. Raiders that came along with Kenshi, or with Frankie, I appreciate you checking out the channel. And like I said, if you want to check out the YouTube and see the Kenshi content that I've got offline, I have literally hundreds of hours of playthroughs, and I am getting close to 100 hours of edited condensed videos as well. So lots of good stuff over there. All right, let's close out here. Tower of Mist. but we're not going to miss them. Frankie, thank you for the raid. If you got to head out before the raid, no worries whatsoever. It's pretty late for you getting off stream, at least from what I've seen. So if you got to go eat, got to go take care of the pup or anything like that, definitely go do that. And thank you again for bringing your people over and all the support to me and the wider Kenshi community. All right. As usual, we're going to go ahead and close YouTube first. YouTube, thank you for being here. Whether you were here live or you caught the VOD, I appreciate you, and I hope to catch you for another one, and I hope you enjoyed this installment of Kenshi as an unfair horror game as much as I have. Like I said, there's plenty more Kenshi on the channel. If you want to check out a video, a playlist, that way you can catch Kenshi when I'm not online. But I will be back tomorrow, roughly 6 to 7 Eastern. YouTube, until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.